Sword Gaming here, and today we're gonna be making another 4v4 tier list video. Now, I think it's been long enough, and I think we had a good enough time to put everybody where they need to be. So, without further ado, let's get right into this. This is overall how characters do overall in 4v4s. If you guys like this list, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you guys think. If you guys feel like someone should be higher or lower, let me know down below. You guys really liked my last tier list video, and you guys said it was pretty much on point with everything, so let's see if we can do that again here. Alright, so hands down, we still have Raider as probably the best character in the game. There's not really much of a reason to debate that. Raider's just busted in general. When will they be nerfed? I do not know. We'll speed through this one because this one's pretty easy. BP, again, still pretty busted and it's just kind of annoying to deal with. Then we actually, JJ moved up a lot. JJ's been a nuisance and a lot of people have been playing him a lot. He's just too damn good now. I don't know why. It's like the flow of the game changed and everybody's been picking people that are like JJ and stuff, so that's just how it is. Let me think. Kyoshin is actually finally up there in S tier now, just because he's this is usually these four people. This is the stack you would want to run. If you run this stack, your chances of winning a game is like insane. These are just the four best characters right now overall, because they can either anti-gank, they can hit multiple people, his feats are busted, he's busted in general, he's a great ganker, has great gank potential, he's all around, he's good with everything. So that's why they're just really good. It's kind of hard to beat them with anybody that's lower. So if I had to put anybody else up there, nah, I take that back. These are the four best. I could say this without a doubt. Four best characters in the game right now. These now replaceable for need to have. These are characters that could be good to have up there, but aren't as good as these guys. You know, like they're good as well. Like this is gonna be in order, by the way, too. So I gotta figure out who's good to be there. I would say Pirate is probably the best one right now because she's easy to play. She's pretty sorry. She's really straightforward and she doesn't really need much to do her gank. Like her gank is pretty easy. It's like Kyoshin. But the problem with her is that she can't gank bust to save her life. Like she has a very, very hard time of gank busting people. Like if she's getting ganked and she pops revenge, she has a hard time doing anything because the only valuable thing she can really do is spam her dash attack and lock on different people. But if they just stand there and block instead of trying to be aggressive at that point, you're kind of not gonna win that. You're really not. Let's see. Musha. Yeah. No, you know what? Yeah. Musha is definitely better than Pirate because Musha has the busted feet, the busted perks, which is Last Stand, Bastion. That just stomps. But Pirate's still be up there. But he's just good overall, but he doesn't do good in externals with hitting multiple people in team fights, which is what is very valuable. That's why all these ones are up here. The reason why he's up there over him is because he has his busted bleed feat. That does a lot more damage than anything he can output, and with everybody else and together, just yeah. Then we got the Shinobi. The Shinobi is actually really good because he gives great gank potential, but the problem is you would actually have to know how to do it. Like, a lot of Shinobis just kind of do their own thing and they fight. They don't really set up people for attacking, other people for attacking. So all it does is just give them revenge. But I mean, if they knew how to gank with people, they would be a lot more annoying. Like, it's scary. It could be scary. Then we got Goki. He's not as good anymore as he used to be, but he's still pretty good. Like, I mean, he's not the best, but, you know. He fell off pretty hard. I actually want to put Zanhu a little higher. Actually, yeah, I'm going to put him here because Zanhu is still really good because he has amazing recovery and amazing that. But I mean, in a one-on-one fight, Aramusha would definitely beat a Zanhu, but 4v4 wise, he could still hit everybody, so he's still good. He's better. So sorry for moving it a lot. I'm like looking at new characters and I'm kind of forgetting that they're there. Now these are not the best characters, but they're not necessarily bad to use. Sorry if my voice sounds a little raspy. I'm really congested right now, guys. So sorry about that. We got characters that aren't bad, but they're okay to use. This character? He's probably the simplest because he has the most busted feats. He has a really good defense. It's not hard to do defense with him in particularly for some reason. I don't know why. But he's really good, straightforward, and he has the best perks. And we're trying to get through this quick. I want to get through this a little quick because I don't want to linger around on these people. So that's why. Then it's Griffin. Griffin, again, straightforward. You either let your light rip at your third attack, or you do the kick, or you just guard break, or you throw your heavy. It's simple. He doesn't really have much lined up. His feats are okay, but they're not as valuable as you know, it's not there. It's just not there. Warmonger, definitely good there because her feats are the only thing that would carry her up. She's the only character in the game that can completely turn a fight to their side if she has all of her feats, because all you really have to do is put her force feat and then boom, you win. But it's kind of hard to get there. She doesn't really have an answer to fight all these people because she gets beat up by people that are aggressive and or just doesn't really do well. Aside from that, she doesn't really do much for the overall team fighting. Her feats are the only thing that carry her. Let me see. I'm trying to think of this. We got Zerk is really good there too because Zerk doesn't really he sounds good, but he doesn't really do much overall. Like, he's an assassin. Any assassin doesn't really do good. And he kind of has a hard time fighting anybody up here because they just have better defense, more health, and just will out damage that person just because he is an assassin and doesn't have the best perks. So Aramusha can shut him down because he needs to be aggressive. He shuts down people that are aggressive. He can dodge just that aggressiveness. Pirate and Berserker are kind of in the same boat. They have to be really aggressive to get off their stuff because that's how they operate. They're like aggressive characters. Zanhu has a little can kind of like deal with him, but his hyper armor were a little better than him. BP can easily just flip or just bash select out of him, bash him out of everything. Raider has hyper armor too that can go against him. Obviously, Zerk would win because he has more hyper armor, but Raider would out damage the Zerk no problem. And so far, who else? Oh my god, I feel so bad. I forgot. I completely forgot. Orochi deserves to be here. Orochi deserves to be at the top of that. I'm so sorry. I completely forgot about him. Orochi's still pretty good too, but he's not at the peak of his hype that he used to be anymore. I'm so sorry. People are probably wondering, like, where am I going to put Orochi? We're already down there. What is this? I'm sorry about that, guys. I completely forgot about it. I'm going to tell you the truth. Alright, back to the list we were at. Heater carry's good, but he's a single target. He is definitely a single target, and once you realize he can't really do anything and people know how to gank properly, Hito doesn't really last long against that for some reason. I don't know why. It just seems to be that case with most Hito players. Who else is kind of good but not kind of good? Definitely Kensei. Kensei and Warden actually are in the same boat. They're kind of they're in the same boat. They both kind of they're good, but they struggle a lot. They will struggle a lot against anybody up here, in particular, or just people ahead of them. They're definitely gonna struggle against these people. Now, let's go to you're gonna have a hard time people. These are people that they're fun to play and they can do good, but it's kind of really hard to play them efficiently. Like, you have to be high rep to actually be good with these characters, because they're time consuming characters. Like, you would need to have time. Jormungandr and Lawbringer. Jormungandr and Lawbringer are both really good to be there. I forgot Nabushi was there. Nabushi goes there too, because she doesn't do well against anybody up here really overall, because in team fights they could just, the gank potential with them is insane compared to her. Cypher, I'm really off today with listing people. I'm not seeing them. I'm forgetting who's there. Lawbringer and Jormungandr, they're good. And granted, I'm pretty sure they both have the same busted. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they do actually. They both have those busted perks, which is Last Stand, Bastion, and I forgot the other one, but you know what I'm talking about. But they don't really have much in terms of opening. I mean, Jormungandr's scary up close. Lawbringer suffers from lack of attacking. He doesn't really have much. He can't really do anything. Same thing with Jormungandr. If any of these people get started with their attacks, all these people can do is sit there and hope they guess right. While these people can easily they can dash out, they can counterattack, or they can do some sort of thing to get them out of the situation a little easier than either of these two can. These two have to stand there and just take it and hope they guess right. And when you run out of stamina or run low to where you have to stop, that's when these people start to attack. So it's not really a good strategy you want to have in a 4v4 game mode when there's multiple people that are either going to attack you, or one person's going to be fighting you, and then another person's going to come and he's going to back him up, and then you can't attack again, and the next thing you know, you're dead. That's just, it's not good. It is not good. Then we got Conqueror. Conqueror's in the same boat. He has great defense, but I think his damage is a little lackluster right now. Like he does it. The time to kill for him is really long. Like, you need to do a lot to kill someone with him now. It feels like, at least. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like you have to do a lot. There's a lot of shield bashes you got to do, and it's time consuming in a 4v4 fight. His teammate's going to be there by that point and help him. So that's kind of why he's there and going to have a hard time. Then we got Tiandi. Tiandi's going to have a hard time there just because, again, he's great at dodging people. Don't get me wrong, doing that, the attack heavy dash to side when there's multiple people is kind of funny, but the problem is that doesn't feed revenge. Whiffing, dodging attacks does not feed revenge. Blocking attacks and parrying them are the only things that feed revenge. If dodging fed revenge, he'd actually be a lot better. He'd be in a better place right now, but they don't, which sucks in his case, because that's kind of what he specializes in, especially in team fights, is dodging multiple people. Or if he's getting ganked, all he has to do is lock on someone else and do dodge and external dodge people, and he whiffs people with so many attacks fighting Tiandis like that. I'm sure you guys been in that point where you're fighting a Tiandi with a friend and he just keeps dashing, and you both try to hit him but it doesn't work. Yeah, if he built revenge on dashing, he'd be really annoying to deal with, but he doesn't. So eventually when he runs out of stamina, or if you get a guard break lucky or you hit him, he just stands there. He's another character. He kind of has to take it until he gets his fourth and third feat. If he gets his fourth and third feat, he's a nightmare to deal with. But if you have to be a character that relies on his fourth and third feat, you're not a good character, because that's the only thing that makes him valuable. We got 2 more people that belong. No, 3 more people that belong. No, I keep saying it. We got 4 people that belong here. Definitely. Then we got Glad. He's good, but his guard is not that well. He's good in ones because he has a good mix-up, but he doesn't do well against anybody up here. All these people, he's not he needs to be aggressive, but he can't. He gets out-aggressed by anybody up here. All these people are way more aggressive than him. Same thing with these people. These people can easily out-aggressive him, and it's not good. Let's see. Then we got Valkyrie. Valkyrie's good too, but she doesn't do any damage. She has no damage for some reason, and especially fighting heavies, when it's always been heavy meta, it's not gonna work. She can't do anything. Her stuff is really telegraphed. It's pretty simple to avoid her. Then we got Shaman and Centurion. Shaman, Centurion, they're both good again, but they kind of just fall off compared to everybody else ahead of them. Let me mix this around a bit. I'm going to change this list right here because obviously this is you're going to have a hard time. The hardest person you're going to deal playing with. Oh goodness, what did I do? Cancel. I accidentally said printed. Yeah, Lawbringer is going to be the hardest person to fight. If you're playing, he's going to be the hardest person to deal with. And then the least hardest is going to be over here. So, aside from that, we have the don't even try people. Which, these are like characters you're probably going to lose hands down. If you, like, even if you're rep 70, you're still going to have a hard time fighting anybody above. So, let me see if I can fix this. These are the 4 worst characters in the game, hands down. Like, there's nothing. They either have no presence in a team fight, their kit is hard to use for Zed team fight, they give revenge too much, or they have. So let me describe what each problem they have quickly, and then we'll summarize through it. Has no presence in a 4v4 game because the team fighting is just not good. Hard to get into ganks into team fights. Does little to no damage. Feeds revenge non-stop. That is pretty much the problem with each of those characters. Now, if I had to say, I think he's definitely... This is pretty much the perfect way to do it. Nuxia is still hands down the worst character in the game. Then it's Highlander, Shaolin, then PK. Because PK's kind of good with her bleed, but that's her guard breaks is the only thing that is valuable. But if you're ganking or in a team fight, and God forbid if you guard break them and a teammate hits them, that's half the revenge and you don't get any of your bleed. It's really bad, and it's not going to help you here. Shaolin, he suffers from the same thing Valkyrie suffers. They have no damage. They have a lot in their kit, but practically no damage, and it tickles people. And it's not good. It's not that good. Not valuable. When you want a quick kill, you play these people right here. These people kill quick. The quickest killers. They're best. Highlander, again, his first and second stance, people don't really know what to do. They don't know how to do it. They don't know how to use it properly. They just use their Celtic curse. That's literally all I see people doing. In a 1v1 scenario, they're okay, but in ganks, they are in the same boat as Lawbringer and them. They just stand there and take it. They kind of have to. Nuxia, do I even need to say, when was the last time you saw a Nuxia player in the game not feed revenge? Please let me know down below. This is a real question. They just don't do anything. They're very hard to use, very hard to not feed revenge to people. On paper, she sounds good, yeah, but in reality, she's terrible. She can't do anything. What do you expect to do with her? Why would you play this trash can character when you can just easily play the upper echelon of characters and just do what she does but better? Like, obviously you can't do the traps, I get that, but you can kill, which is the whole point of the game. Doesn't really make much sense on why you would want to use her at all. She's definitely I could say for a fact she is the hands down least played character in all of For Honor. Honestly, all these characters are you almost never see them, and the only times you do see them is when they're like high rep. You never see any mid rep or low rep. You either see rep 70s, rep 70 Highlander or Peacekeeper, and that's it. And if they do play them and they're not high rep, they're low rep overall, and they're just trying the character out because they look cool. Which are those are the people that don't really care about the meta or know how to play the meta, and they're just picking because they like how they look. So yeah, this is my tier list. I hope you guys agree with it. I think this is actually a really good tier list. I think this is a good tier list. I think this is pretty accurate right now, because in overall For Honor, these characters are the main ones that are being played non-stop. All this is all you see in For Honor right now. I almost never really see any of these other characters. The more and more I think about it, these last few weeks I've been playing, all I've been seeing are these two tiers of characters being played. I don't remember the last time I've actually seen a shaman. Yeah, that's kind of crazy now that I think about it. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys like this tier list and agree with most of it, please sure like, comment, and subscribe. Share to your friends. Show them how this list is, and if you think it's right. And hopefully this works out. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.